Today, it's the National Football League. It's Week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Chicago Bears.
Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? From the 6. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10.
So here's the first drive now for the Jags. And a glance here at their quarterback standing 6'3".
And what I enjoyed in preparing for this game was talking not just with the coaching staff, but with him as well. And I found it interesting that the coaching staff sees him one way, and he sees himself an entirely different way.
Yeah, one thing he said he's always working on, we know he's not bad at this, but his footwork, always wants to improve that, and that's something he's going to focus on here.
And what was footwork? So this guy is never satisfied.
On the carry, good pickup on 1st down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
It's caught. Jones. And he is going to have a Jags 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That time.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Mike, 53, Mike.
On 1st down, it's Stevenson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Jags picking up the 1st down there, a gain of 12.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of 1st downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
A pretty good-looking run there on 1st down. That'll go for 9 yards, just short of the line to gain.
Tackle made at the 38.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 15 carries, 72 yards.
Well, they set a nice tone in Week 1. He's among the leading rushers in the league. I think that they continue to feed him the football and continue to establish the running game so they can get to play action and throw the ball deep later on.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
At the 36-yard line.
And to give this time to the tailback. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Jags picking up the 1st down there, a gain of 12. And that's his longest run of the 1st quarter. And, Charles, we talked before the game about them needing to establish the run game. They'll be looking for more of that.
And they got to the perimeter. So that tells me that that's part of the game plan of what they want to get done today. So they'll have some complimentary runs where he'll run it to the inside. But it appears that when they want the big yardage, they think they can get to the outside and make it happen.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd down, Goddard. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
On 3rd down, Goddard. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Able to move the ball on that drive. Yes, just 3 points, but 4 first downs were in there.
Yeah, and you can look at it and feel pretty good about the whole thing and think, okay, this should continue throughout this ball game. On the flip side, if you're a defender, it's almost like, whew, we only gave up 3. They moved the ball on us pretty well.
So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And leading them out there, their 6'5" quarterback.
And this could be a whole lot of fun because if his game plan goes into effect early, we're going to see some shots downfield, aren't we? What did he talk to us about? Stretching the field. Wants to open things up for not just his receivers, but for anything underneath.
Well, that was the theme, the front page of the sports section. What did the columnists write? Possible air raid. So we'll see.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how the coaches view that, right? What? Who gave away the game plan? I think it's pretty obvious, though. That'll help them win.
The numbers for him from a week ago. 15 carries, 70 yards, and a touchdown.
They've got a nice scheme going right now, and they run the football pretty well. In fact, I was talking with him on the field before the game, and he said he's starting to hear from the guys ahead of him on the rushing yardage total, and they want to know if he's going to jump up there and join them at the top of the list.
11 more on that one, and another first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they've put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
On play action, they'll throw. And it's caught by the tight end Cameron.
The pass.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. And he's got his man on the out route. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. How about this for an opening drive decision? You got 4th and short, just outside of field goal range in all likelihood. What do?
I'm going for it. I've got to go get it right now. I want to establish a tone. It's early in the game. I want to let my offense know that I believe in them. And you know something else? I let my defense know I believe in them also by taking that gamble. If we don't get it, it's okay. You guys will cover for me.
So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the 2nd time here in this game. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
And he's going to be unable to get upfield as they take him down at the 21-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
53's the mic. 53.
Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down. Now a give, right side. Goddard, and he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
The running back. He's tackled at the 32-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 now. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
The pass.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
And he will find his man on the end route, complete.
That's good.
And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route, complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
They'll run on first down. Stevenson, and he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 18.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Jaguars 3, Bears nothing.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Jaguars.
A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars add on to their lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. On first down, Spears. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
And a quick throw here. That's complete.
The pass.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Spears. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
And the Bears first down.
Right back to him on first down. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. Now a give right side. Spears. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. 1 yard is the loss. They back up even further to a 3rd and 15.
And it's 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Murray. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot.
On 3rd down, you'll give him that. You just want to make sure that you play the first down line. They were able to get him down and force the punt.
And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down.
That's good.
3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Here's Moss with a catch out of the backfield. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
Well, the coverage was tight that time. They allowed the pass underneath to him, but they rallied to him pretty fast too. Converged on him and got him down. That'll bring up 4th down.
And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. And you know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line.
Number 1.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Bears.
They'll look to throw here. And caught by Cameron right side.
The pass.
A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Jags grab it. And he brings this one back. A fumble return for a Jacksonville score.
The kicker on.
So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to get this out to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chicago offense set to get started. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive. Then suddenly the fumble. And you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You've just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a 1st down.
Chicago.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And the Jags get to him as down he goes.
Sacked. A loss of 9 yards.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week. We just saw their first one of this game.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. And the pressure gets to him again.
The quarterback sacked. A loss of 8 yards. And
so if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
They'll set up to throw. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Amazing, perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, they're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball to their territory.
And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and
on 3rd down. Goddard. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's easy to see when we review. You bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they'll get him down here at the 23. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got it.
And 2.
Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. First down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10.
Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
That slant to Jones.
Complete.
Working with a 2nd and 3. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike. Show it.
And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
Brings up 3rd down and 3.
Back to throw again. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And a great job on special teams to down it as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They'll run on 1st down. Spears. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. 2nd and 6. And that is incomplete here. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
3rd down and 6 yards to go.
And a throw there going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And the punt goes out of bounds, so no chance to bring it back, and they will spot it at the 24-yard line. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the 2nd quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. Pressure comes, and down he goes.
The quarterback taken down and sacked. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. We now proceed to the start of the 2nd half. The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this 2nd half. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after them now.
It's a gain of 9 yards, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and inches.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Murray.
The pass.
And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Gain of 11 on the play. And the Bears first down.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
The pass.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 46-yard line.
Now a give right side. Spears. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Ball carrier.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
This is caught. The tight end Cameron. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
5-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll keep it on the ground. Spears. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look.
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack.
Quarterback is sacked.
Now that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack, and that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
How about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion.
Brings up
off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. And to give this time to the tail. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 7.
He was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there? And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted. That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Push him back. Push him back.
On first down, Spears. And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 4.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
The pass.
Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. But you just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. So here are the Jaguars to take over on offense. They got the victory last week. That was against the Baltimore Ravens, and they have the lead here as well. They'll run on 1st down. Goddard. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line.
Tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of
Here's 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8.
That's complete to Moss out of the backfield. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and
on 3rd down, Stevenson. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48.
That's good for a Jaguars. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
The pass.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
At the 41.
They run the option on 2nd down. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack.
Taken down and sacked.
You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Jacksonville 1st down on a pickup of 17.
Now, that was a whole lot of open space out in front of it, wasn't it? I'm telling you, Brandon, when things are going right, they are going right.
And everything has been going their way for the most part. I saw that lane start to develop. Boom. He took advantage of it. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 22-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd.
That is caught right at the 10-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Jaguars.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. From 10 yards out, and the Jaguars are able to widen their lead.
I think it's easy to say mission accomplished on that drive. The goal was to increase the lead. They did exactly that.
Back now here on EA Sports. For the 4th quarter, we'll begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this